Hi, I'm Dr. Sinister. You see me today without the eye patch. I'm a LEGO fan. I'm not the greatest builder in the world, but a few people were kind enough to ask me for instructions of how to build their own LEGO TARDIS. So I thought, what better way to do it than to do it in a video to make sure you don't get it wrong. Only kidding, but of course I will have you destroyed if you do. So without further ado, let's proceed with the instructions. Here are the parts you need to build your LEGO TARDIS. Now this is the model that I've currently got constructed, which is version 3 or 4, I lose count. There have been various changes during the construction, but this is currently what you need. You're going to need 16 1x2 blue plates. You're going to need 14 1x2 blue tiles. You're going to need one of these little thingies from one of the LEGO games, a 1x1 round plate with a hole in the middle, a 1x1 white tile, 2 blue jumper plates. For the light on the top you need 2 transparent 1x1 round plates and 1 1x1 square plate. You also need a blue 2x2 jumper plate. You're going to need 2 2x2 plates and 1 4x4 plate. You're going to need 8 1x8 blue tiles. You're going to need 4 Daleks, as we call them. Basically it's a 1x1 brick with studs on 4 sides. Doesn't matter which colour, you won't see it from outside. I use black. You're going to need 16 1x1 bricks with a stud on one side. Note that these are the new ones. The old headlight bricks won't do it, unfortunately. Not terribly important which colour, although you may get some of it showing through, so I've gone with a dark colour. But basically as soon as these are available in blue, I'm going to be getting a whole load. You need 8 grill plates. You're going to need 38, I think, 1x1 plates for the interior of the TARDIS. Again, doesn't matter what colour, you're not going to see them. You'll see where they come in later on. You're going to need 8 1x4 blue tiles. You're going to need some 2x8 plates of some description. My original TARDIS used black. I'm currently using blue, but I will show you a slight modification you can do later on. For the roof again, you're going to need some 1x1 blue tiles, 4 of those. You're going to need 8 blue cheeses, and you're going to need, I think it's 16 1x1 blue plates. Again, you'll see where those end up in just a moment. And that's it. Okay, now that we've shown you what you need to build your TARDIS, let's get on to the construction stage. Now, you'll see here that my TARDIS basically is in a 2-part construction. It slides apart just like that. Now you can see here straight away that my particular TARDIS here uses a transparent plate at the top here and an opaque one here, and I've also left a space in the middle. This is because this particular model is going to be installed with lighting very soon, and basically the light will hopefully be shining out from inside. I'm not going to show you this type of construction, but it should become obvious once you've built your TARDIS how to convert yours to the same as this. But essentially, as we can see here, we've got two different stages of construction which make up the TARDIS. We're going to start by showing you how to build the central section. Okay, in order to get started, first of all we need 4 side panels. So you take whatever colour of 2x8 plate that you've got, and we start off by putting on these grills which basically make the windows. Now you'll see here that they do not go right at the top, they go just like so, and then we have 2 rows of these tiles here. At the top and bottom, where I've left the studs there, you need 2 2x1 plates, and on top of those go 2 1x4 tiles, just like that. Now obviously this top one here on my particular model, I've had them engraved. The original version of the TARDIS I had police stickers on here, as you'll probably have seen some photos. Now you're going to need 4 of those, but the 4th one is ever so slightly different because that is the front door of the TARDIS. Basically, it's identical construction except the top row of tiles here, you put jumpers on instead. And on the left hand side, you stick your 1x1 white tile. That's the officers and calls pull to open sign. On the other side, we have this thing here, which is meant to represent the St John's Ambulance badge. I quite liked that because it had a nice hole in the middle. It kind of looks a little bit like the badge. Again, top and bottom as before. And that's the front of the TARDIS. Okay, once you've done there, you should have 3 side panels that are identical and one that's ever so slightly different, which is the front panel of the TARDIS. Now we're going to show you how to put them together. Inside, you'll see that we've got a connecting network of bricks and plates. Now, my original version of the TARDIS, this ran up the entire interior, and that's the method of construction I'm going to show you now. So first of all, take one of your Daleks, and on each side you need to put some of these 1x1 plates stacked 2 high. Obviously make it a little bit neater than I've done it. You need 4 of those. Okay, you should now have 4 of these Dalek bricks with 2 1x1 plate high stacks on each of the 4 sides. We're now going to connect these into a tower which basically forms the central spine of our TARDIS. So this is the bottom. We need to stack 2 1x1 plates on top, and immediately you can connect the next one on top of there. And again, 2 on there. Connect that one on top. 2 on there. Connect that one on top. That is now the central core of your TARDIS. The next step, very straightforward, you simply take one of your side panels, you locate the top stud here with the top indentation in the plate there, press that in nicely, do the opposite side, you can now press those together. Let's do the front panel of the TARDIS now, press that in there, and the other side. There. That's the central core of your TARDIS built already. Taking shape quite quickly, as you can see. We now need to build the roof section of the TARDIS. Pretty straightforward. Take your 4x4 blue plate and put one of these 2x2 plates underneath. Now this is an important connection because this is the bit that basically clips onto the central spine to the stud at the top of your TARDIS. Now I've seen a modification which omits that in an effort to reduce these gaps. The trouble is then is that you'll find the central section isn't connected, and I'm a firm believer in basically having one complete model that's fully connected. On the other side, that goes there, and take your 2x2 jumper and put that on the top. We've then got these 1x1 blue tiles. Unfortunately LEGO don't do 1x1 corner cheese slopes, which is annoying. They go on each corner there. And then we take the cheeses and we simply fill in the gaps around the side. Okay, make sure that's lined up nicely. Then we build the lamp. And the top there. And put it at a nice jaunty 45-degree angle. that literally clips on the top. Now there isn't a huge amount of clutch there, but by the time you've added the corner pillars, which is the next stage we're going to do, you'll find that it's actually quite sturdy. Although this one has weakened a little with time, I'm sure if you replace either the centre Dalek or the plate on the inside there, or even both, I'm sure that would be much better over time. We're now going to tackle the final stage of construction, which is these pillar sections, which you will be building 4 of. Now, it's this piece here, this 1x1 brick with the side stud, not the old headlight stud, this is the new one, that basically makes this entire construction possible. What you'll see here is that we have no studs facing out inside. Obviously that's very important because quite simply there isn't the space there for them to go. So we start off by putting 2 blue plates, 1x1 plates underneath there. Now obviously the reason I've chosen blue is that you can see here the colour does kind of bleed through slightly, so as I say, the moment they do these in blue, I'm there. Immediately after that you take one of these, but you offset it by 90 degrees, so you can see here we have one facing that way, one facing that way. That's very, very important. Another 2 blue plates underneath, and then we take another one of these and we have it facing the same way as the original one. Then we take another 2, obviously do it a little bit tidier than I'm doing it now. Again, you have it facing the same way as the second one, so now we have 2 facing that way and 2 facing that way. And then quite simply you need another 2 studs at the bottom. That's the foundation of the central of the pillar. Quite simply take one of your 1x8 tiles and line it up with the top, push it on, and on the other side, there, we've got a central pillar. You need to build 4 of those identical. So with the 4 side pillars constructed, we can now proceed to the final stage of assembling our TARDIS. Here it is, and very quite simply you just insert that in the bottom, slide it up and click it into place on the bottom of that 4x4 blue plate. There we go, one finished TARDIS. Now you'll see here I've added a spare engraved brick that I had, or these are the original police stickers that I had on the first time I built my TARDIS. Basically we now have 2 complete TARDISes.